Hello Jane, I hope you are well. Hello. So this video, as I promised, I'm making to tell you about video I saw that there are people that are immune to narcissists. Well, so I wouldn't believe it some kind of people exist, but they do. In the fact the video it was in the Slovak, so that's why I make notes and I'm going to translate that to you. And in the fact this lady who prepared this video, she's sort of psychologist and she's studying this and she got some information and some sources. I did wrote to her, so I'm not sure where is the source because she didn't come back to me yet. But what is amazing is that the other people they are immune to narcissists and they've been actually observed. I think it was in working environment where they've been narcissistic people, and like how narcissistic can get people crazy, yeah, and so toxic and annoying. So they observe the people they've been totally immune to them, right? And here are the characteristics. So these kind of people are self-aware and confident about their own abilities. Uh, they are clear in what they know, and also they are clear what they don't know. The other characteristic is that they don't take narcissistic behavior personal, right? Yeah. Okay. And also they are able to acknowledge that the person, is behaving not the correct way. This is not okay and good, but they understand it's their problem, right? So they say like it's their problem, it's about them, it's nothing to do with me, right? So it means like narcissistic is actually too is annoying, is shouting, and it's triggering others. These kind of people, they actually just not by the shoulders, and they don't do anything about that, right? Also these kind of people are able to hold their own reality. So it means like they understand whatever is going on and they saying, so they say, okay, this is your version and I have my own version, yeah. And then the only actually we can agree that we don't agree. That's it. Yeah, there is no emotional intake. Also, these kind of people, immune people to narcissists, are able to hold their own boundaries. So it means like they know when the communication should be ended with them, with narcissists. They know when to leave the restaurants. They know when to quit the job or to go to the hotel instead to, like they staying in the situation that is actually over and beyond their own boundaries, right? So also they have ability to say no and keep and hold, that boundaries into place. Okay, these kind of people, the next characteristic is that they are able to deal with everyone, and they have like mindset like I don't let the narcissistic to pull me down, right? There is no way they let themselves to suffer, because of the reaction of them. And what they say about narcissistic, they usually say like they do know what they are talking about, but what they are saying is not okay. Yeah, so what they try to say is like, in the video about these immune people, so they know that the person, the narcissistic is someone who can help himself, but they actually can recognize that their behavior is not okay. This is not okay, right? So the other characteristic is that the things, like if something happened, doesn't gonna make them to think about that again and again or let them struggle. And the conflict people, they don't take, personally. Okay, and very important point, that, like very, very triggered me, was like they don't try to change narcissistic people. Yeah, they don't. Also, if they're coming to the physical abuse, they live in. Yeah, so the abuse is actually not acceptable for this kind of people. I mean, immune people, they are immune to. And they understand, like the problem has actually the narcissistic, not them. Okay, they don't take it personally, their anger, their rage. And so this way actually they can't get them under their skin. Right. The other important things, like this kind of people, they do everything that makes them happy, and they surrounding themselves by the people that are happy too. They have also ability, to look after themselves. Right. Also, these kind of people are able to recognize when they're tired and then when they need actually to rest and to regain their own energy. Right? They look after their own energy. They keep themselves, um, happy. They can recognize when they're not going to happy, when they're gonna be tired. They can say when is a stop, and they need to take their own time. So, and now I'm going actually to the point that yeah, what when I spoke recently to one healer, and I got contact on him just by coincidence. I had my clients, and we've been talking about his son and about very, very old issue he had as a 4 years old, I think, the son. And I contact one healer, and he was like spot on in clairvoyantly, to recognize where was the issue. Anyway, so I contact this guy, and I wanted to ask about narcissistic people, right? So how to deal with them, what is the thing that I actually don't see. Yeah, so I set up the strong physical boundaries and any kind of boundaries with them. Yeah, but there is something, I'm missing. And then what he told me, it is very, very similar, what I just told you, what was in this video. And he told me like, oh, why you are doing that, why do I, like angry with that? Don't be angry. This is actually your mind, is creating your mind is issue, because your mind is getting angry, yeah. And this is not in the this is in conflict with your heart, right? So what he said, like, I do have expectation that the other person is gonna change, so I should to stop having expectation about other people. That's one thing. Also, what he said was like, oh, why I'm worried about that? I just need to, not my, like shoulder, and just don't care about them, whatever they say. So I need to look at them as 10 years old kids, like whatever they say, they know what they're saying, seriously. Even the person is actually older than you, in the fact they don't know what they're talking, because what kind of experience they have got. Yeah, he in particular says that even that person is older than you on an energetic level. Actually, the person is like 10 years old, little girl. That's what she knows about the world, like she knows nothing about the life. So we need to look at them like, treat them like that, like what they know, and don't care about whatever they say. And this everything, brought me to the point like they do nothing to us, right? So we allowing them to do that to us, yeah, by our thoughts, because we think, that's correct. This is not correct. So self-confidence, self-awareness is a key here. Yeah, so all the life, they're showing us, like what we need to work on, and it's confidence, self-awareness, who we really are. And this totally, like change perspective now on all these situations. What really helped me was like to hear like I do have expectation. I want to change them. Of course, I wanted to change, that very family member, I want to heal him, help him. But the thing is, I can't do anything, They really don't know what they do. Yeah, and their reality or thoughts or whatever, it's not who I am. So yeah, we need to be strong and in who we are. We need to be strong, aware who we are, and yeah, that it is. And also, do not have expectation, and don't play their expectation towards us. It means like whatever they dictate us to do. Yeah. So don't care about their expectation at all. Right? It seems like the mind, creates expectations, and they are not our friends. It's in conflict with our heart, in fact. So when I don't bother by that, and I don't give any kind of low frequency emotion, to this situation, so I can't harm myself, and then I'm fine. So if I know who I am, I don't create, conflict, internal conflict in regards to meeting these kind of people. And of course, the set up the healthy boundaries is a key. Yeah, but when we actually dealing with that, and we come, if it's in, I don't know, work environment or whenever, so for that short time when we deal with them, so we need to be really, really aware who we are not. Don't take it personally, don't have expectation from them to know, and know like, is there a problem? They don't know what they do, and they don't know anything about us, because I know who I am. Yeah, so sort of like that. I want to share, this one with you. It's all my discovery, and how I believe, like, when we set up an intention, like, I would like to find, why this situation is happening, because I was dealing with a narcissistic, lady recently, and I really wanted to know, like, why I needed to experience that, what I need to heal within myself, what I don't see. Yeah. Yeah, so here it is. I'm really interesting, like, what are you gonna say about that? You can share with me. It was really, really interesting discovery, and I'm so happy now. And I'm gonna to practice in my life. Yeah, I'm gonna practice my self-awareness, confidence about who I am. Yeah, so I don't gonna buy other people expectation. I don't want to be in conflict with myself. So I'm gonna be really, like, aware who I am. Yeah. Thank you for listening, and I hope you are well, and speak to you soon.